Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Just a quick little impromptu video here. You know, life's crazy, and no matter what martial art you guys train, I really hope you guys will go and check out my Combatives and Street Jiu-Jitsu DVD. It's 4.5 hours on BJJ Fanatics. So a lot of you guys follow me because you're Jiu-Jitsu guys, and that's all cool. But if you look at my old school versus new school, you train jiu-jitsu nowadays, that's a lot different than the old days when I started January 97. So you have to be able to use your skills on the street, and you never know if someone's buddies are going to join in, or if they're waiting around a corner, if someone's going to pull a knife, if they're going to go for your knife or gun, in a weapon-based multiple attackers environment. You also have to be able to deal with things in a legally justifiable and force matrix kind of way, meaning if someone's just in your face, do you know how to put your hands up instinctively to make a fence? Do you know how to make distance the right way? Do you know how to scan? And while being safe, do you know how to do a threat assessment of the situation? Do you know how to deal with it differently if a guy's in your face and he's just pointing his finger versus he grabs your shirt versus he pushes you versus he cocks his hand back? Do you know how to react to all the common attacks? Now there's a grab, a bear hug, a headlock, someone grabbing a girl from behind as she walks to her car in a transitional space. Are you used to paying attention and not being on your phone as you go from a car to a business? Are you scanning and looking around? These are all the things I teach, as well as all your main striking tools, your main grab defense, all kinds of counters to common attacks. These are the kinds of things that you really need. Okay, never claimed I was the best jiu-jitsu guy or the best MMA guy, but certainly throughout my life since I was 9 years old, I've trained all manner of martial arts all over the world. Trained with the top MMA fighters, top jiu-jitsu instructors, grappling instructors, catch wrestling, etc. and so forth, well over 20 years. And I bounced, and I share like 16 real world self defense stories, I think, or more in my 4.5 hour DVD. Digital, you can download or stream it anytime. Once you buy it, it's yours. BJJ Fanatics site is awesome. I just want people to stay safe, and I like people to take a look at me. So some of you guys experience guys like, oh, he goes through all these striking tools first. That's okay. I didn't make one of these 1 hour DVDs that cost a ton. 4.5 hours going over the basics, and then more and more. There's lots of really advanced tricks. Even if you're a professional MMA guy dealing with cage tactics, someone driving you a cage. If you're a SWAT officer and you're doing an entry and someone jams you up against the wall as you make entry, things like that are really important. How to grapple on the ground, it finishes off. What are three of the best positions for grappling in a weapon-based, multiple attackers, possibly environment? You take one guy down and control him, but you don't want to be able to grab you so you can't disengage. What about if you're on bottom and you have people trying to kick you and stop you when you're down? I've done that for real. I have fought multiple attackers for real. I've gone to guys, football players, rapists, stick attacking me. Because I didn't like what they did to some females I knew. I've been in these situations. A gun suddenly in my face. I've been in these situations. A guy diddling with a knife, or breaking a bottle and about to go after cops. I've dealt with these situations. I've dealt with so many bouncing situations. And yes, how to actually do a couple of wrist locks, how to make a keto work for real. Yes, even that, people, because these are important things to be able to de-escalate and have de-escalation tactics. And being able to fight hand to hand is really important. We don't know how things are going to go. Are you going to be able to carry legally? Like, you got to know how to deal with everything in different ways, whether you carry a knife or pepper spray or a pistol or whatever. You have to be able to deal with things in different real world situations to protect yourself and your loved ones. That's what I'm saying. So I don't really, always have tons of newer stuff on my channel, but certainly over the years, I got thousands of videos. Look at my playlists. Um, Most of it's grappling, but there's MMA good stuff, neo striking. There's combative stuff. There's how to bare knuckle spar lightly. There's all kinds of 52 stuff. There's all kinds of interesting stuff on my channel, guys. Please subscribe. Not enough of you are subscribed. Please stay safe. And please, if you can, I think now is the time to invest. And maybe you can get your girlfriend or child, daughter, whatever, to watch some of it. And if all they get out of it is not necessarily, hopefully you can drill a few techniques with them, the 15 common attacks. Hopefully you can drill some techniques with them, and drilling is very important. But if it just gets their mindset right, to pay attention to their surroundings, get your head off the media control device, and pay attention to the surroundings, especially in transitional spaces, it may save your butt. I know these stuff I talk about has saved my butt before in random attacks, multiple opponent attacks, weapon attacks. I've traveled the world, done some stuff. You might want to pay attention, guys. Please check it out. Please subscribe to the channel. Please go to BJJ Fanatics. I am the highest rated self-defense series they got. 9 5-star ratings. One guy's like a purple belt. The rest of them are like some black belts and like trained 5 different martial arts for 20 years. We got law enforcement. We got some military guys. I got some guys I know on there that really do some bodyguard work and have, you know, been in overseas doing some stuff and things like that. So if they can see how I can blend the martial arts and take the useful stuff from all of them in a real world setting, that's really what matters. I mean, winning points at a tournament when you're young, that's great. But being able to defend your life, defend your loved ones in situations and go home, that's a much bigger prize, right? So, you know, there's a lot of stuff out there and there's a lot of channels out there, guys. But, you know, no matter what people say about me, look at, if I can hang and spar and grapple with top fighters, or at least even in my late 30s and even 40 years old I could, and then I was able to apply things in all these years of bouncing in real world situations, you might want to pay attention to what really, really works. And I teach that in my Commandos of Street Jiu-Jitsu DVD. I hope you check it out. Hope you'll review it. I hope you'll write me and let me know what's up. Let me know your background. In the review, let everybody know your background. And I just hope that everybody is going to stay safe out there. And that's about it. So please thumbs up, share, subscribe. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. Hickson by Armbar, as always. And I will catch you on the flip side. Thanks, everybody.